tip number 56. Go ask your mother. But if you don't have a mother, then who do you ask?
Like, they don't have a mom.
Yeah.
Morning,
Well,
sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
You have never ever let 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're about able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
So you're excited about the cookout today?
That's today. So if there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties.
Yeah, those are bad.
Which means there are more for me.
Don't you want to meet up with some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. That social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
Everybody? Every parent.
Everybody shows up at least an hour early. Yeah.
Like when you...
I've never been to a cookout everybody wasn't already there.
But whenever it came to, like, neighborhood parties, like, when you're at New York, you better, like, plan your party, like, 3 hours early, because everybody will be 3 hours late. But in the suburbs, you had to be like, okay, you gotta be ready an hour beforehand.
Our parents and us went to a party on time. People were already there.
Everybody would be, like, 30 minutes to, like, literally an hour early to help them put up stuff.
Yeah, I know, and everybody's already there.
Yeah,
like, what? You had to put on the party 1 hour earlier than what you said.
Oops, in the suburbs.
I know. No.
That's how it went.
You're talking about, like, a party. Yeah, everybody's gonna be late.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in New York, they were always, like, 3 hours
an hour
late.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean.
What? No, we have to be fashionably... Yeah. You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door in a minute. Completely follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as earthly as we thought. Joseph's background is already packed with people. Exactly. So hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler and adults chat in the small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Wait, who is him?
I don't even remember the voice I used if I used
him.
him. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here.
And you brought veggies.
And you brought veggies. Let me introduce my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the way he's drawn.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Hey.
Funny twin joke.
I know, I hate twin jokes.
I know, it's always the same twin joke. Then of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Yeah, that's you.
Oh no, weren't we like cheating? Weren't we flirting for that?
Skank!
Don't say that.
I'm kidding.
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Oh,
she was kind of sickly.
She definitely is cheating on him with like a bunch of dudes.
I know, right?
Whatever. Joseph pecks her cheek. She smiles.
Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
What? Yeah, that's true.
What? You'll have to...
Joseph takes a moment to regain his composure.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mr. and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine I'd need to attend to. I love her.
Nice, meet you, Mary, for the first time.
Charmed. Well, I have to go there now.
Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It all takes my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Ha 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 ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please you to enjoy the barbecue. All the guys here are really excited to meet you.
Amanda and I mill around to try some food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper. Oh, I love deviled eggs. I miss deviled egg paper plate and immediately begin piling it on with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to go to. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries.
Dad.
Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather.
Go, do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar and didn't fuck him? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that guy who's throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? And isn't this Amanda's teacher? Oh my god, there's so many guys. And I know Craig. Wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Okay, who do we want to talk to? Real time now. Real talk.
Who's Joseph again?
I don't remember. Joseph is the guy holding the party.
Right. And Brian is the guy with the baby?
No, that's Craig. Hugo's the teacher. I don't remember who Matt is. Robert's the guy we met in the dark alley. Brian, I think, is the
coffee place?
Oh yeah. You're right.
No. Brian is Hugo. Hugo is the one with the red hair.
No, Hugo's the teacher.
Oh right, Hugo's the teacher.
Yeah, he's the teacher. I think Brian is the coffee person, and Matt is the guy with the Irish guy.
Well, we don't really know Damien. I want to get to know Damien more.
Okay, let's go talk.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. And I want to know what the deal is with Joseph too, a little bit. Like, I want to know what's up with the wife.
I guess so. Let's talk to him.
Okay. I spat Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill.
You're gonna have to voice act one of these.
Can you be the death? What?
Okay. Can you be the dead?
Yeah, sure.
Voice acting all the guys.
Yeah, it's fine. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Where do I even start? The house stays warm in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood. It complements the crimson interior perfectly.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my vote.
Mister, I was having a conversation with Damien here on his aesthetic design decisions.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporate Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope that while my anger may have been justified, I was never such a way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She's the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would describe myself more of a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. What? Bats are cool, though.
A pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, on your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a singing rose, offering it to Amanda. Wow. Offering it to Amanda.
Yeah, those have
Amanda blushes and Turt returns to the gesture with a curtsy.
do you know how to treat a lady?
Hello, Amanda. We should say it at the same time.
No, we're not doing
it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Hello.
No. We got 1, 2, 3. Hello, Amanda. There you go. We did it. You feel good. You feel that right?
Really enraging, but okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I saw this which reminds me, I saw this.
I hate it's like every twin.
I fucking hate it. And there's this one,
and it's so funny every time.
I know. There's this My Strange Addictions with twins that are obsessed with each other, and I'm like, ugh! I hate that kind of stuff. Okay, seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kid appears. They're speaking in unison.
Hey,
why don't you come play? Wait, if you'll say it at the same time. Come on, Michelle, I'll do it. Come on! So you're not doing it!
Okay, fine.
Well, come on!
Won't you
Where
come
you go
play with us?
Huh? Come play with us forever. Hey! I wasn't even talking that time!
Guys, enough with the creepy tin shtick. We talked about this.
Kristen and why would you do that to
Why
your
would
children?
you name your kids
Why would you
too?
name them the same too? That's the worst.
I hate that shit,
Kristen
man.
and Christy slowly backs away. Where do you... Wait, who? Oh, that's Mary.
Where do you think they got that from?
Oh. Mary pops into conversation with wine in her hand.
I don't know.
Mary takes a long sip of wine.
I think I might have taped over Vegetables VHS with Shining Who. The Shining. Who knows? They didn't capitalize The Shining.
She takes another sip of her wine.
Where's Krish?
Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
And wow, she's great. Very sister glass to me.
Ain't the first time to the rodeo. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh.
Mary.
Ah.
Okay, jeez.
Mary finishes one and wanders off.
Can't he find his...
Yeah, why isn't he, go find... why does she have to go find him?
I'm like, Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Ah, Lucian, I've introduced you to Mr. Yet? Hey, it's that little punk from Amanda School. I remember you.
Whatever.
Huh.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again.
Mr. Crucian, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up. But are you vegetarian? Yep.
Make the 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in Victoria were vegetarians? They described carnivores type as blood lappers.
Dad.
Oh.
That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the girl. Just a hand of tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like a bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know.
Oh, snap.
That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls some rubber license, revealing a love sign to 666 in black ink.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tat. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good.
Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of that tattoo? I don't know. I thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, the number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is way cooler. Is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors pooped out. I wonder what he did for preaching.
Pooped, Heather? They just pooped?
Oh, Pop, sorry.
We can talk to everybody. We can talk to everybody.
Cool. Do we need to talk to Robert, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Okay, I glance across the yard, notice Robert and Brian.
I do not remember the
chatting over
accents I
drinks.
used.
I don't either. After the scene, you can get off to go do your homework, by the way. After we're done with this
Thank
part.
you.
I glance at, yeah, they're doing drinks. Okay, man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened to Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving at me. Shoot! I flashed a smile over to them. Hey, guys. Oh god, what was this act? It was
Mister, how the heck are ya? Setting into the new neighborhood, alright?
That wasn't it wasn't. It was like, I don't remember. Alright? Oh god, what was it? I don't remember. Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least.
That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got 5 feet in there. The game looks great in high def. I have no idea.
I don't either.
I don't remember.
Oh boy.
Oh, really long. Mr. Have you met Robert yet? I'm just gonna go with this.
Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again. We were just talking about most recent camping trip. Spent the night out in the woods with Davy and Maxwell. She definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
You're getting better as it goes on. You get better.
Can you do Robert?
It's
really
good
hard
to see. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. Yeah, and it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises an eyebrow at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strong? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things got south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out of the skin. Johnny Boy is screaming now, crying for mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out for the next living soul, and here I am with my dear best friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6 foot, a 180-pound man over
180 pounds? Damn, he's skinny.
I know, right?
For 6 feet?
I know, for 6 feet, it's pretty skinny.
Wow.
Over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and bonds never break. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend and I, John and I went air-tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. It's a pretty good joke. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrels up, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like it's a steering wheel. We got, like, I want to see the Irish, but I can't. But I gotta get off this haunted truck. I can't. Truck. I just sound like what's his butt from King of the Hill.
Oh no, the ghost truck locked the doors! I'm in high school and I'm playing this game with you! Quick, hit the emergency escape button!
Oh, sorry.
But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons! Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but How will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that?
I'm prepared to do anything to survive!
That could be blooded. I like that. That's cold-blooded. I like that.
Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Hunters?
Yeah! I love that show.
The best! Especially the episode where Cullum hides Flint's keys and...
Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursor and is sending the spirits after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality TV show. I don't want to watch a whole lot. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I enjoy that show. That and war documentaries, of course.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. We're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland.
But there's a whole table of food over there.
Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Okay. But not an actual fire.
Because they're playing pretend?
Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids.
Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly.
I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age.
That it's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really?
She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think other kids are intimidated by her intelligence.
There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too.
Oh, kids, right?
You gotta love them. You're required but to I hear that.
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try putting together a little play and date for them.
They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. I know how this feels. Well, yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Good meet some of your other fellas.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, finally politely. I walk over to say hello. Was that him? I don't even remember. Okay.
You were the professor. You had a really low professional voice for him.
I did?
Yep.
I don't remember. Okay. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Purities in art only exist because they're unique byproducts of the social and political climate of the time and place, and try to take something like, say, Rococo period and compare it to the post-modernism in America. You're completely disregarding the context in which the work was created. Man, you just seem to be busy talking up that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening! I kind of want to talk to Craig. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You want to do.
No, we had to
Talk
have
to
a rule.
Craig.
Talk to Craig? Okay. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, Tiny Pro? Craig grabs River's arm and waves him around. You can do it! You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you! I'm sorry for pooping on you! She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are, man. But it's so worth it! Craig grabs River's arm and waves them around. It's pretty cute. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? I gotta say this one. The new place is perfect. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Mister, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. You're bad.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine.
Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, plucking weeds and waving them into little flower crowds. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh my god, I love her.
I really like her. Okay.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh,
am I cool now?
The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less cool than you were before you put it on.
Hey, mister, this is my daughter.
Hello. Hello. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm Karmista. Amanda comes over with Daisy in a tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember that cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and your teacher?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Yes.
That was horrible voice acting. Not you. What I just heard was that. It was like, yes! Yes! It's terrible.
I thought you were saying that I would have
No.
I was like, I mean, I'm not a voice actor.
Like, oh, jeez! Yep. You still gonna get me overdue term paper?
Great seeing you.
Amanda fingers guns her way out of the conversation like Pacham. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
That was also really... I'm sorry, guys. I was just... Whoa! Michelle can't hear it because I have headphones on, but it's really
Yeah,
bad.
I don't get to hear anything.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally... What did you just do?
I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Don't lose it. Okay, Hugo looks around the party and must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest! Why would you name your kid that? Ernest Hemingway! Are you smoking? Ernest is holding... Oh, because he named him that. That's why he's smoking. He's holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it onto the gutter. Unbelievable, excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and turns my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants and nearly burned half the yard.
Oh gosh. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard.
And then it spread to my lawn and burned down half my yard too.
Oh, cute. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
I love him.
Hey everybody, sorry about that, mister. This is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him patiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you! Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to all this. I'm by myself. I'm falling again. Ouch!
I don't know.
Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you! Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Well, seems nice. He seems nice. Oh, my voice is starting to hurt from this. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritative dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. I can totally see.
Honestly, are there any cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad?
What? I am as cool as a cucumber.
See, that right there, you can't say that.
My kids think I'm cool.
But But for how long, Craig? How long are we gonna be cool dads?
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads we become the machine we raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed.
Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't... Sorry. I'm really starting to like hurt my throat. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay.
Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways.
Here
Or
are
you
these
can just be a good dad. That would actually be way better than
just
being
be a
friends.
good dad. Just do
Our
what you
dad
think is
spent
right.
way too much time trying to be cool, and he looked like a creep.
Well, he was
just
also a
looked like
huge
a
dick
creep.
bag.
Yeah, but
You
he
know,
was
which
trying to
doesn't
be cool and made him look like a complete creep.
Yeah. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but
They're
there
people, though. You people keep talking about teenagers and kids like they're not human beings. If you're nice to another human being and you're decent and you're a good person, they're going to like you and they're going to want to talk to you. They don't transform like Pokemon. And even when Pokemon transform, they're the same Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like, you just have to be like authoritative like he says and understand that you're being authoritative, but also just be like how you treat everybody else, like be a good person. As long as you're a good person, kids will probably like you.
And understand boundaries. And
Yeah, you have to, I think that's, the hardest thing about parenting that people don't understand, and even I didn't understand growing up, is, setting up boundaries is, the most important thing to do as a parent and the hardest thing to do. Laying the lines very clear of what's acceptable, what's not acceptable.
I know, and
going from there.
when teenagers,
that's
as
good
teenagers get
parenting.
older, and when the kids go to college, that's what they're doing. They're setting up boundaries that they did not have as kids.
Yeah,
And
you have to set up
that.
boundaries. You have to respect the boundaries and stick to boundaries. And
Not to
that's
give people
kind of the
lessons on
best
these
way
things, but it's the most
of doing it.
frustrating thing to hear. When it's they're like, we're not cool anymore. It's just because they're changing, they're growing.
Well, it's not that parents have stopped being cool. Parents are always cool. It's just that when your kids hit the high school stage, they want to become independent, so they start rebelling. But you have to understand as a parent that that's going to happen. You can't escape that. You can't change that. You just have to be patient with them until they grow out of it, and then they'll be back to being your best friend.
and
But
sometimes
during
you
that
have to
phase,
be an
that's what-
enemy. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you
you're
have
in
to
that
be the
position.
bad guy. Sometimes you have to be not cool, because that's how boundaries
You're
work.
thinking of what's best for yourself. You ever have friends where you have to be the bad guy sometimes? It's just what you need to do.
Everybody has to be the bad guys with everybody. There's gonna be a time with friends, if they do something I don't like, I'm gonna have to put my foot down and be like, yo, that wasn't cool. That doesn't make me uncool or a bad person. I'm setting boundaries with my friend. Same thing with children. It's you have to say, this is not okay. I've established this is not okay. When you do something that's not okay, I will then do punishment. Versus, I'm going to try really, really, really hard to get too much approval from my kid to the point where they don't really understand. Just keep boundaries clear. That's one thing I did learn.
Yeah, because it's God, my dad did not.
Oh, no, not at all. That's where a lot of abusive parents come from. It's they have a very difficult time establishing those boundaries, and often will flip-flop on those boundaries, so it becomes very confusing. 1 second they'll say something's okay, next second it's not okay anymore, and it's really confusing to the parent.
Yeah,
Dad to the kid, to the child.
in any shape or form.
For us, it was curfews. At first there's no curfew. You come home whenever you want. Then at the drop of the hat, for no reason, they were like, you have a curfew now. And we were like, why? I don't understand. But they just, it wasn't a boundary they set up.
I remember I was 22, I visited home, my friend was hanging out with me, and my dad was like, your friend has to go home. And it was 11 o'clock at night. She's always stayed up until 3 a.m.
Yeah, we've stayed up with her for
And way before then, it would be we were 15 years old and she'd be there till 3 a.m. And suddenly wanted it to change.
It's very frustrating. And recently, I have to always deal with my parents because my parents are incredibly abusive to the point where I'm not even really allowed to talk to them. I've talked to my dad in 2 or 3 years. And my mom just recently was did that with the boundaries, where she was fine with us going to college and helping us pay for college, and then recently just switched that very suddenly to, well, I'm not okay with it anymore. And then was it was really confusing on my point, because she was suddenly everything's fine, and suddenly she's just getting on to me, and then I was like, well, I feel really guilty now, but she said before it was fine. So that's why it's like important to just to kind of like,
it's important to
these are
establish
boundaries.
things and stick with
these
it.
are boundaries. And often that's what therapists do in therapy, is that they teach you how boundaries work. That's like the biggest thing I learned in therapy, and I think a lot of my friends learn about in therapy, is boundaries. Just like establishing boundaries and like kind of sticking to it. That's like was a whole new concept I had to understand. I had to learn that through both my therapists over like 7 or 8 years, because it wasn't something that I got, and because I didn't get it, like my parents were able to kind of like stop all over me and order me around like I was their personal servant, and like made my life hell. It made my life hell because I didn't have my own life. I was mostly just doing things for them. I couldn't be independent. And so my therapist had to be like, okay, you need to set boundaries.
And then yelling at you because you're not independent.
Yeah, that like I had to do everything for them, and then they yelled at me for not being independent. And I'm like, well, I can't be independent if I spend 90% of my time taking care of you. I can't like do things on my own if I'm required to constantly give you attention. And that's what like the situation was in. So it wasn't like my parents became.
Let's keep going.
This became political. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's finish this.
Okay.
We've been on this
Hearing
for
these guys talk about this makes me think my relationship with Amanda getting along so well. This might become a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? But it's not gonna. But again, it's not gonna happen unless he's a dick bag. Like if he's just always a good person, always a cool dad, then most likely in college she might have a phase again of rebellion, but she'll probably come back at some point. Don't let us eat up your time, Mr. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Oh, that's you. Sorry, I thought that was my guy. Joseph closes his eye, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he settles patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill?
He's working fast now. At first, like, wow, this is like dad porn. He's working fast now, effortlessly tossing cheese into patties and perfectly grilling onions.
People grill.
On
I'm sorry.
the side.
I've never noticed.
This is dad
Unless
porn.
it was Gordon Ramsay. That's
it's dad porn. One after not one time you critiqued dad because he was cooking his burgers wrong. I did. He really was.
Let me explain how my dad cooks burgers. He fucking
he'll never.
obliterates.
Hopefully he'll never. Well, if he listens to this, he's really fucked. But my dad's burgers are disgusting.
Our dad's burgers are
really
disgusting. Okay, let me explain what he does. Is that when you put a patty down onto the grill, coal or whatever, you do not press on the burger. Okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you press on the burger while it's cooking, the juices from the burger come out of the burger. It makes it a dry hunk of garbage.
It's so disgusting. It's so gross.
So do not push on it.
But we would just eat it because that's what Dad really liked doing. And he makes good steaks. He actually does make good steaks, but he makes terrible burgers.
But he would also push on the steaks.
He would do the same thing with steaks, but the steaks were actually edible. I actually would eat.
Yeah, I actually like the steaks.
I like
but
the steaks.
What he needed to do is not.
Oh my god!
So then when I saw him push on it, I just yelled at him.
She was like, "No, don't do that." Well, you didn't yell at him. You were just like, "Don't do that." Like
I didn't yell at him. I was like, "Dad,
you're just like quietly." You were like,
I was like,
"Dad,
"Dad,
stop,
okay,
Mom."
When you do that, I was like, Dad, don't push on the steak.
It's
when
like you have
push
to
on
keep
the steak,
it the way
the
it
juice
is.
leaves the steak.
It's so gross, and
when he did that, he finally stopped pushing on the steak,
and it was
a really good burger.
It was like it came from disgusting to I ate maybe half of it.
It wasn't super bad
because I would force myself.
I was okay with it. The other thing too is he makes his burgers a gigantic.
I know, they're huge,
gigantic.
I would eat like half of it, and I forced myself to eat like half. I hated his burgers, and they asked me,
had to eat it
"What
with
do you like?" And they were like, "What do you like more, Dad's burgers or McDonald's?" And I said McDonald's. He was so angry about it, and I was like, but I didn't see it as an insult at the time because I really liked McDonald's, and I just thought burgers tasted bad. So I was like,
for the longest time, I thought burgers just tasted bad.
I know, I just didn't like burgers until I
people were like, burgers are amazing. I was like, burgers suck.
Disgusting. But my mom made the best fries. They were delicious fries. So we looked forward to those meals just because we would just eat Mom's fries, and that was pretty much it.
Because Mom was a good cook.
Yeah, our mom is a fantastic cook. Like, she just of course, the best cook we know because she's our mom, but she's a fantastic cook, man. She makes really good stuff. Like,
I love mom stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. One after another, the dad takes notice of the crowd, and Joseph to admire his master technique. Nobody cares except for dads. And maybe some people, moms who are into grilling. You probably didn't know this. You probably didn't know this, mister, but Joseph's known around here for his grillsmanship.
He's ungrillable.
I've tried this to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. That's nice. That's a nice one. That's ketchup. I got it.
Let us keep studying. He's a rare quality about him. Let us keep studying. Oh my god.
Mustard. We keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never
Oh,
seen
no. That was a bad pun. He should have been like, you gotta muster enough talent. You mustering enough
I think that's how, wasn't he?
No.
What did he say?
I don't remember, but it wasn't that.
Oh, okay. I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Please stop.
She's so offended. Like, her face, she's like, stop. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Oh, no, wait, that's you.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an order. Barbecue.
And Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. I fucking wish. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
And they were all really sexy.
I was about to say that. They picked like the sexiest ones, and they're like, we're all hot. Yeah,
kind of nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to get along with all the kids if she decides to get into a babysitting game. She'll really make a killing.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book?
Oh, if there was such thing as a dad book, I would totally. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. If there was a dad book, that'd be so good. Dad book?
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever want to reach out to anyone,
That is so cool.
that's
I
the
would
simplest
love
way
that.
to do it.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media gets over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn.
They were drinking whiskey and now they're drinking beer. It's like, are they gonna get massively drunk on this?
But that's what every single neighborhood thing is.
It's never whiskey and beer. It's just beer.
Well, no, she's drinking whiskey because that's what she drinks. Like, she drinks.
But there's somebody else drinking.
Oh, really? I thought
She
it
was
just
drinking
lady.
wine. Somebody else was drinking whiskey.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think maybe that was Robert.
Amanda breaks up the fight between Carmison and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Ugh. Amanda and I walk back to our place in the sunsets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart on any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an incredible situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was all good.
Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Can we look at Dad Book?
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, we're done. Alright! See you guys in another part. We'll see you later. Thanks, guys, for turning up. Hello, guys. If you like this video, please consider checking out my game Vacant. It's free right now off of itch.io in early access. I would really love to hear you guys' feedback and comments and all that jazz. The link will be in the description if you want to see more.